Hi everyone, I am Officer Potak.
Hi, it's Officer Best. Today we're at Holy Trinity Church. It's a little breezy, it's a little brisk out today, but we wanted to get out and show you some other areas of the borough that we go to, and we have a special reason that we've come to Holy Trinity Church. Officer Potak and I would like to acknowledge Pastor Reedy for all the stuff that he does for the people in the borough. One of the reasons that your children are getting fed at this time right now is because Pastor Reedy and Holy Trinity Church. Also, in the summertime, when your children are down in the park for Fun in the Sun or for Mr. Snyder's softball and baseball and basketball, at the end of that, he makes sure that every kid that's down there, everybody that participates, or any children that are down there, they get a bagged lunch and a bottle of water, so nobody goes away hungry. And we really feel that, he's a pretty special guy, does a lot of good stuff for us here in the borough, very supportive of Officer Potak and me. So we wanted to acknowledge him and acknowledge Holy Trinity Church and say thank you.
So thank you, Holy Trinity, for all that you do. Today is a special book. It's called Have You Filled Your Bucket Today? And this is a guide to daily happiness for kids. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket. Each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents, friends, and neighbors all have a bucket. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. When you feel very happy and good when your bucket is full. And when you feel very sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. You need other people to fill your bucket, and other people need you to fill theirs. So how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says or does nice things that make others feel special. When you make someone feel special, you are filling a bucket. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some good feelings. You can dip into a bucket when you make fun of somebody, when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's being a bucket dipper. A bully is a bucket dipper. A bucket dipper says or does mean things to make you feel bad.
Yeah, we're not about bucket dippers.
No. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's. But that will never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others feel good. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. Love your mom and dad. Why not tell them you love them? You can tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets right up.
There is nothing better than saying to mom and dad, hey, thanks for all you do for me, and give them a big hug. That's being a real good bucket dipper, or a
Bucket filler.
bucket filler.
That's right. Watch for smiles to light up their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you could say or do to fill it. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. He has a bucket too. You can invite the new kid at school to play with you. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. That's probably a good thing you want to do right about now.
Especially if you have sidewalk chalk.
That's
if you
right.
have chalk, get out there and chalk your walk and say thank you to your teachers.
You could tell your grandpa that you'd like to spend time with him. There are always many ways to fill your bucket. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't cost any money. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you'll fill your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places to be. Bucket fillers make everyone feel good. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. And that's you. So that is the book, Have You Filled a Bucket Today?
That was an awesome book.
It was.
That really was. And I'll tell you what, I've been following some of our things on Facebook here. I know you have too. And a lot of you out there have been filling our buckets, because the comments that we've been getting for what we're trying to do to stay connected to you has been nothing short than amazing. Mm-hmm. It seems that what we're doing is reaching out and being a positive thing. Hopefully we're doing some bucket filling by doing this for you, and I know that what you're giving back in return, you, your parents, and everybody who's following along here, it means a lot to Jenna and me just to be able to see that, and that enables us to keep going and doing what we're doing, because this takes time and it takes effort, it takes technology. Thank you, Chief Kish. But we do this as part of our patrol function. We don't take anything away from the borough. We still are responsible for answering our calls. We're still responsible for patrolling the borough. But in doing so, we want to give to you and make sure that your bucket stays full.
That's right. Now, one way that we do go around and fill buckets is the Chalk Your Walk program. Chalk Your Walk, we go out and we write thank yous. We draw hearts. We make people feel happy when they see it. So if you're out and you see a heart or a picture and you smile, your bucket is becoming full. If you would like to join in and draw something in chalk, you could fill someone's bucket also.
The other thing we have, everybody's favorite, Flat Pat. Make sure you get out, look for Flat Pat. We're changing some locations. We had one up at Sheckler, and if you go up to Sheckler and you see Flat Pat up there, you'll understand why Pat is flat. So be out checking it out, look for Flat Pat, get your picture taken, or leave a message in chalk that we are there. Take a picture and tag it to our Facebook page so that we know that you were out and about.
We want to thank you for being with us today, and we hope that you're enjoying your day. And always remember, be safe, be respectful, and wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Real good. Bye.
Bye.